We've got a controversy going on. It's a continuation of a controversy yesterday, late in the show, where we found out from Carson Palmer he got the case that is supposed to have the Heisman Trophy in it for his induction into the College Football Hall of Fame last night in Las Vegas. But the key to opening this very secure case was not there with it. I don't know if the Heisman is in there. I'm hoping it is, but we can't find the key. The key has been lost, and I don't know if this is some sort of bait and switch, Indiana Jones, where somebody might have put a 40-pound sack of sand in there, and maybe they have the Heisman Trophy on their mantle. I don't know. I just know I went in the back, and the backroom guys, as quoting one of the backroom guys, I will blow the damn lid off this if I get immunity.
You can grant that.
I can grant it. I can grant immunity. All I know is Dylan in the back is pointing a finger at Mario and says, I will blow this out of the water if I'm granted immunity. And I am going to grant Dylan immunity here. Might have to put him on the air here. But
like the Sammy the Bull of the back room?
Well, it didn't take long before they started to turn on one another.
Henry Hill.
Yes, yes. But there was some finger pointing as I walked back, and the big German is just there listening, and I went, oh, wow. And then that's when I got the bombshell. You give me immunity, and I'll blow this damn thing out of the water. Yes, Todd.
So Mario already has that ill-advised basketball shot that will never let him live down. Now we're going to put this on top of him, too, as to what this whole Carson Palmer Heisman situation is?
Well,
that's a lot to handle.
Feels like you're shifting blame there.
I do like the fact that it's been narrowed down to just Dylan and Mario as the culprits.
Okay.
It makes me feel a little
But
bit.
you were the overseer.
I guess I was the delegator. If a delegator slash overseer.
Hey, Sean Payton got suspended for a year.
That's true. That's very true.
Okay. And look, I will take it upon myself that I let you be involved in it. Therefore, I let Dylan and Mario. So it is on me.
Yes, it is a Dan Patrick show situation.
I do take full responsibility. I chose the wrong people to trust.
You did.
Yes, I did.
That was a poor job by you.
Yes, he.
You thought we could handle that.
While we're firing off blame everywhere, I just do want to say that it was you who put it in the box, correct?
No.
I thought that was the update from yesterday. You were the one who actually placed the Heisman in the crate.
I watched it close. I didn't put it in.
Supervised.
I don't pick up something that heavy. I mean, I lift this show every day, but I have people who carry around my trophies. I watched said Heisman be put into the suitcase. I did not. Yes.
Permission to badger the witness? So you did have the opportunity to say, how exactly are you planning on putting the key in with this to mail it out so that everything runs smoothly on their end when they get it?
No, because I didn't know how said key arrived with said Heisman to begin with, Todd.
But why should it matter how it came if you think there's a certain specific way that it should go back? It shouldn't matter how it was delivered.
Okay, why would I think somebody shipping it out is going to slap a key on an envelope, on a suitcase, and it's got the Heisman in there?
You just said moments ago you should have known better as to who to delegate this responsibility to. So that basically means you knew that there would be some incompetence involved. All the more reason why you should say, here's exactly how I'd like you to send the key out, because I don't trust you guys to send it back the right way.
This is why I delegate, Todd, so people can have some kind of responsibility
But now you know you
life.
shouldn't do that. That's poor delegation.
You
We couldn't
went from
handle it.
being an executive producer on here
to a lowly booker in the back corner.
A self-titled executive producer. And then you go, I'm just a booker.
Actually, I've said senior vice president of talent / executive producer. But now in this situation, I'm just a booker. I get to guess. I don't know what happened with the key.
I will give Dylan immunity, and I will talk to him during the commercial break, and I will get to the bottom of this bombshell. But really, we got to find the key. That's it. No matter what, no matter who's to blame, we got to find the damn key for the Heisman. Carson Palmer was inducted in the College Football Hall of Fame last night in Las Vegas. And he wanted to have his Heisman on display.
Who wouldn't want to have their Heisman with them when they're in Vegas? Right, Fritzy?
It's a very valid point. You have to have at least that. You're the Heisman Trophy winner.
Like Romo's there, and you got that over Romo.
Yes. I mean, Tony Romo got inducted too. Carson Palmer brings out the suitcase, and it's like ball game. That's like scoreboard. Like, Tony Romo doesn't have that.
He and Romo brought the same number of Heismans to the ceremony last night. Wow. That is just
Too soon.
dang.
Too soon. I somehow gave Carson Palmer the Heisman. I did. Because he couldn't open it up. So he has his Heisman suitcase, and we don't have the key for the Heisman.
But we did say, I hope it works out. Good luck to you. I did put out that email. It's not like we're
did.
completely insensitive to the situation.
I
Hopefully,
like-
one day you'll be able to figure out how to open the case without destroying
But
it.
didn't they send an email saying, hey, no luck, we haven't found the key? And then didn't you follow up with an insensitive, like,
It wasn't
hey,
meant to be
have a
insensitive.
good weekend, guys.
Yeah, maybe about 12 minutes later, I said, any luck opening that, even though they just said that we can't? What are you going to do?
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I feel terrible because, Carson Palmer gave us his Heisman, loaned it to us, and we've lost it. And that's a bummer.
Do we really believe there's a chance when that case opens? I don't know if we need Geraldo Rivera to show up, that there's something other than the Heisman Trophy in that case right now?
I don't know if you would take the key out of the envelope if you weren't going to look inside the package, inside the suitcase.
And steal the Heisman Trophy altogether and put sand in there instead.
Why are you laughing about this, Todd?
I'm just the thought of them opening the case and breaking this thing open and it's something other than the Heisman Trophy is not funny, but that's just wild that could possibly even be something that could be existing there.
Yes.
It's like, is this like Geraldo when he finally opens up that tomb and there's
the
nothing in there?
Al Capone's vault there. All right, I went in the back during the commercial break. Mario is back there. Dylan is back there. And they're pointing fingers at one another about who is the one to blame for the missing key for Carson Palmer's Heisman case. Can you guys have Dylan come out? He can sit in McLovin's chair, and I gave him immunity. But Dylan's going to come out. I granted him immunity. Mario wants immunity as well, but Mario is supposed to be the one who was heading this up. So Dylan is the one who, I guess, is responsible for shipping out the Heisman case and a key attached to it. Yes, Paulie?
Dan, before you get to the interview, for radio people, how would you describe what Dylan looks like? What was the defensive coordinator who went to work for the Lions from the Patriots?
Matt Patricia?
Oh, yeah.
He looks like if Matt Patricia was more down on his luck.
I have gotten that before.
Okay.
A few more vices, perhaps.
This isn't the first time that Dylan has been granted immunity in his life, but you have the opportunity here. You have a statement to make.
I do. First of all, I want on the record I'm not a rat. Never been a rat. But I would like to clear my name.
Okay.
So it's Mario's fault, really.
Okay.
At the end of the day.
Okay.
I was instructed by Mario, which I should have ignored, to be honest. But he said it's in an envelope taped to the outside of the case.
Okay.
So I go to FedEx.
So it was already taped.
No, it was not. It had been when it got here. So
Were you instructed to tape the key to the side of the Heisman?
Yes.
Okay. By?
Mario.
Okay. Who is your boss?
No, but
And
I definitely shouldn't have listened to him.
Okay.
So I take it to FedEx.
Okay.
First, I put it in a white envelope, the one that we've seen in the photograph.
The one that was opened.
The one that was open. It was not open at the time. It was sealed.
Okay.
And then at FedEx, it was put into a plastic sleeve, which was then stuck onto the case. So a second layer of protection.
By the shipping company.
Yes. And I was not told to do otherwise by the professionals at said shipping company.
Okay.
Thereby clearing me of any guilt. Sort of.
Did you at any point think this seems maybe a little haphazard?
I'm going to be honest, Dan, I didn't, which is probably worse.
Okay. All right.
But it looked pretty legit to me at the time.
All right. All right, we'll go back in the back.
Okay.
Continue,
I hope
John.
that's enough to, make immunity worthwhile.
Nobody's going to be fired. I'm not going to fire anybody.
That's too bad.
That kind of kills the bit. Kind of ruins the bit.
Yes. Steve.
I don't want to make a
Oh, God.
serious situation more serious. But the second layer of envelope that was there, the plastic one that was then the paper one was put inside of another one that was then taped to the side of it.
Yeah.
Really, really, really makes it sound like somebody deliberately opened it, and makes me much more concerned that the Heisman Trophy is actually inside the box.
Wait, you think the Heisman is in there?
It makes me wonder even more if it's actually in there. If that means somebody for the paper to have been ripped the way that it would have had to gone through the plastic one and then the paper one, and then somehow the key fell out of both of those. That's 2 layers. Oh man, that makes me very nervous.
I believe somebody opened it up. But I don't know if, there were any markings on the box, if it looked like they tried to open it up. We don't know. Because did Carson Palmer mention the Heisman last night when he was there for the Hall of Fame induction?
Yes. We have this brief piece of audio.
Okay.
Who's in the box?
That's it. That's all we have.
That's it.
Yeah, the actual audio of Carson Palmer.
That's the movie 7, isn't it?
That's not true. No,
that's actual audio of Carson.
Isn't that Brad Pitt? Yes, McLovin.
So, I was a paralegal. I have some legal expertise. I heard Dylan talking, and immediately I could tell he had been lawyered up. Like, he knew, he was like, hereto, therefore, like, he was a little too fancy. I don't know if you trust him.
Okay. Yes.
He also said, Mario told me to do it, and I did, which is not good enough for me.
That's he said. He's
like, well, he told me to. It's like, well, yeah, you're supposed to know better, though. Although Dylan did admit to not knowing better.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
So.
He wears socks when it's 8 degrees out. I mean, he wears no socks and he wears slip-ons when it's 8 degrees out. Come on.
Yeah, but I can't ding him for that. I mean, there's other things.
You do get the sense, though, that if anybody here could break into that box, it's Dylan.
Yes.
They're like, who needs the key? I'll just bust into it myself.
God, I feel so bad if somebody has stolen that Heisman. But why take out the key if you didn't use the key? That's what I don't know here.
And
Yes.
also, why stick the envelope back on there, ripped off? Like, if it was ripped open, and then, they tape it back on? That doesn't make a lot of sense either. Like, just throw the thing away.